Come on, buddy. Up here. Just giving everybody a minute that wants to hop on. They can hop on. Do a little chit chatting this afternoon. In response to the video I posted about Mama losing everything in the house fire the day after Easter. So I thought I would hop on here and answer questions if anyone has questions, because all day I have spent on my phone with people getting with me and asking questions and wanting to support the family, and I greatly appreciate that. I sure do. Mama appreciates it. The whole family appreciates it. And yes, it was a terrible, terrible loss to uh, Mama and, of course, the family with the old home place. But so with everybody, hopping on here and today sending me text messages and reaching out, I thought I would jump on here real quick, and if you have any questions about it, I would answer your questions. So I figured we'd give everybody a few minutes just to hop on here, and I'll answer some of them if you're interested. This isn't one of those usual, I'm going to get on here and just talk about everything kind of things. We're going to discuss the video I posted about Mama losing her house and all of her belongings in a fire a couple days ago. So that's what we'll talk about, if that's what you want to talk about. Again, if you got any questions on it, I'm here to answer them. Giving you time to hop on. Oh, man. Mason, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, the day's been it's been okay. I ain't gonna say it's been a great day, because it hadn't been a good week actually, but but it could be worse, I guess. Johnson Family TV, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope your day's going good. Jaylee, I don't know. It says your message was retracted, so I guess you pulled it off of there. So we got 12 people in here. So the reason I'm live today is I've been getting a lot of questions on the video I posted about Mama losing her house and everything in her house the day after Easter with the big fire. I did a video on it and I posted it here. It's been getting a lot of views. A lot of people has been asking questions about it. Mainly my friends and stuff that watch my YouTube channel that know us. That weird dude. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Uh, it was a horrific morning for her, for sure. I explained a little bit of it on my video if you watched it. Johnson Family TV, hello to you. Thank you for tuning in. But if if you're watching this video and you got questions about what happened or whatever, I'll answer it. The news channel local did an interview with my daughter on it, and they did a terrible, terrible job of it, and what happened with her. They didn't get into it and didn't tell the story right. But all of you out there that has offered to help and donate and stuff, well, we greatly appreciate that. Your prayers and thoughts is enough. We've had a lot of people who don't even know us, doesn't know Mama, who's given clothing, money, just furniture, all kinds of things like that. And for that, we are grateful. Mama was lucky to get out of the house alive that morning. What happened was lightning struck a tree next to her house. And I don't know, I'm just going to guess. I'm going to say 40 feet or so from her house. Just give it a guess. And what it did was the lightning hit the trunk of the tree. And there's an old swing set that sits there that was my kids' swing set when they were little. And Mama just keeps every freaking thing. So it's still sitting there. It come off the trunk of that tree. It followed the legs of the swing set. It goes up, and the legs come back down. It followed those legs. It went up. It went down, up under another tree, and followed the roots of a tree to her propane tank copper line, which is underground, and into the house. And from there, well, it just exploded the house. She said she woke up when the stuff on the walls exploded and hit her, while she was laying in the bed. And she got up. She's digging her way through the living room, through the bedroom. She said there's wood all over the place. The walls had exploded in. She's seen the fire on the wall, the backside of the house. And she said, for a moment, I thought I would put this fire out. And but the smoke got so bad, she decided she better get out, which is a good thing because she had waited around another 30 to 45 seconds in that house. She never would have made it out. Well, she dug her way through all the wood and everything that had exploded, the walls and stuff in the house that had exploded and went everywhere. She dug her way through all that until she could get into the kitchen, which she said the cabinets and stuff on the walls even exploded off the walls and stuff, was in the floor. But where her purse was, where she always keeps it in a chair in the kitchen, it didn't knock that over. The purse didn't get knocked somewhere else, whatever, thank God. And luckily, the door going out of the kitchen, which goes onto the porch that lead outside, there was nothing blocking that, we don't think. So she's able to get a purse, which had her car keys in it. Now you understand, Mama's 84. She does not drive. She don't take herself to the store, to the grocery store, stuff like that. I do that. The car is just there for emergency cases. And me and my sister worked on her car about a month ago to make sure it was running good and got it running, luckily. And she got in her car, still dark, it's raining heavy, and she drove to my daughter's house across the road. Uh, how she really remembered how to get there, I don't know, because usually she's with me, and when you're riding with somebody, you don't pay attention to where you're going most of the time. But she got to her house and even parked her car on the street perfectly, was beating on my daughter's door, and my daughter answered, and she told her what was going on. And then my daughter called me, of course, and then I get up and I go over there. And then during all this time, she got to my daughter's house. Her chest was hurting her, and she had cut a big old gash in her leg, just going through the rubble and stuff in the house. And she didn't even realize it at the time that she had done it. But she had a heart attack. Of course, EMS took her to the hospital from my daughter's house because she was having chest pains. That's where she stayed until about this time yesterday afternoon when they released her and we brought her home. But Mama really hadn't seen the house uh, yet. I mean, except for when, she was in the house when she was trying to go through it to get out with the fire and stuff. So she didn't really have an idea of what it was like, even though we tried to explain to her in a way, how do you do it? In a way that, since she was in a hospital and she had a heart attack, so we was trying to be careful on how we explained to her what happened. And at first, we kind of didn't get into great details until, like I don't know, what is today? Is today Friday? So I think it was like Wednesday late. We kind of started telling her a little bit about what happened. Uh, so yesterday when she got there, We took her to the house after we brought her home from the hospital. Hello, Epic Play 247. Uh, then she seen, the real situation, and that there's nothing left of her home place. Her house is totally gone. That's when she realized it. That's when she got the first sight of everything, and kind of shown her what was going on, walked her through everything. So uh, that's where we're at on it. Now, basically, what we're doing is we're trying to go through, and we're just trying to dig through everything and find what she has left inside of her home from the fire, and where the county went over there and pushed everything into a pile because she's upset about it. But one little time we were there yesterday, we were able to pull out uh, a few cast iron skillets and things like that. And we did see some old dishes and stuff laying on top of the soil and stuff. It was still hot. The ground and stuff was still hot when we were there yesterday. It was still it's still burning, still smoking. Uh, Even with the rain that we've had here this past week, it was a hot fire. So uh, she's really upset. She's staying with my daughter uh, right now, which lives across the street from where she was, lived. And that's where she wanted to stay because she could get in her car and drive home and sit over there and plant her garden, look at her garden, and stuff like that. But I've had a lot of people reaching out to me today. I've been on my phone all day, basically, between running around trying to get stuff together. When something like this happens, it takes some time. So, but everybody who's reached out on my YouTube, Facebook, Messenger, uh, just text messaging me, I greatly appreciate you. My daughter set up a GoFundMe, I believe it's called, on what is that, Facebook. There's been a lot of people who have donated to that, and I don't know how that works. And most of those people probably don't even know this channel exists. But if you do see it and you did donate, uh, my family thanks you greatly. We really do appreciate you, and uh, and what you have given out of the kindness of your heart. The nurses and stuff at the hospital where she was at, awesome people. They even bought her clothes and stuff. Uh, People my daughter goes to college with, and she's basically a nurse now. She going to graduate, but she passed all of her courses, so now she's basically a nurse. Uh, they bought her stuff where she was going to school. It's just the outcry of support and help is amazing. And I know God works in mysterious ways, and everybody has told us that she is lucky that she got out of that house alive. And if you watch my video that I have on there, on this page, you'll see why. Because that was a tremendous fire. It really was. And I guess it helped me too. So I guess you can say there is something that comes out of a tragedy like this. Because I was down to thinking that people just don't give a crap no more. They don't care about the other person, other man. Uh, but that's changed my heart and my feelings about that a lot the past few days. Because I've seen people donate and give stuff that didn't have a dime to their name, took their last bit of money to buy clothes or donate on that GoFundMe page, and the text messages, the stuff just, you know, you just don't hear from people like that often. And I don't know. I just want to get on here and personally thank each and every one of you. Those of you who have watched that video, my friends that's on my Facebook page where I posted the video that jumped on to my YouTube channel and watched the video and have reached out to me, uh, you know, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And yeah, so I had to personally just get on here and thank you all instead of just, sending out a text. again, a couple of you have hopped in here today uh, on the live feed. Uh, but yeah, well, tomorrow we're going over there and we're going to start doing some cleanup and see what we can dig out of the, you know, the rubble where it burned down. There's some stuff there that we're going to try to get out. We done got us a storage building set up, and uh, where we can store stuff in. Me and the wife went today, bought some storage bins and stuff to put stuff that we find in there. And sister got a storage building set up to where we can store stuff until we can get her another little house built. I think she wants her a house there. I think she's kind of undecided, but right now I believe that's what she's going to do. She's going to build back there. So I told her when I talked to her on the phone today, she's still down and out, but I told her, said, as soon as you decide on what you want to do, we're on it. We'll start. I know, she's got to go through a grieving period, and she's got to grieve for a while. It's a big loss. She's been there since well, a kid. She's lived in that house since she's a kid. She's 84. The house is 100 years old. Me and my sister was raised there. Our friends from school stayed there. Our cousins stayed there. I mean, there's been a lot of dinners served in that old house. My uncle, he pretty much lived there. I mean, there's been a lot that's went through that old house. And I hate seeing it gone. My kids, the grandkids. It's So it's a big loss to all of us, but more so to her because she lived there. But to everybody who's been reaching out, asking if they can help and what they can do, right now, you know, kind of just playing it by ear, just going slow with it because, again, Mama's trying to grieve, and I don't want to rush in there with too many people and just start moving stuff and tearing stuff up. So we're going to slowly do this. When she gets to the point to where she's okay with some help, let's just say coming in there, and then, you know, got some close friends that I'll allow to come in there and help us out and stuff like that. But I just want to hop on here again and just say thank you to everyone who donated, who reached out to us and checked on us uh, during this, and I just appreciate you. I don't know what else to say. It's just you can't really put it in words. Uh, you know, I mean, really, Miss Moser. Uh, you're like one of the. I guess you were in the family uh, from the channel. Uh, you live out there in Virginia, and you're always checking in. You're watching this channel all the time. You're always leaving comments on stuff, and I think you were the first one who left a comment after I posted the video, checking up on Mama, and I greatly appreciate you checking on me, and I appreciate you watching all my videos and commenting on all my videos. You never fail to do that, and thank you so much. You and your husband. I never met you before, but just from talking here, I consider y'all real good friends, and I appreciate you every time you hop on here. And yeah, I'm just going to keep it short. Again, that's the only reason I hopped on here live, because I figured it's the best way to do it. I was just going to answer some questions. If you've seen the video and you had questions on it, that's what I was going to do. So, anyhow, y'all stay safe out there, all right? Because you never know in a blink of an eye how your life can change from what you're used to right now to where it's something different, and you're going to have to live differently than you live now. I didn't really think about this, but like when you see someone homeless on the street, sometimes you think, well, they want to live that way. That's just how they want to live. Maybe they're just a drug addict or whatever. Maybe not. Maybe something like this happened to them in their past, but they didn't have family to turn to. Maybe they didn't have a lot of friends to turn to. Maybe they had nothing, and that's why they're on the street. So if you see somebody out there walking on the street and they're homeless, don't look at them like they're just a piece of trash anymore. I ain't saying that there's some people out there that's just, they're there because they want to be, but I'm saying sometimes this happens to good people, and good people wind up with nothing and wind up being homeless. This whole ordeal has changed my outlook lately on different things. We were there yesterday for a little bit, and we were just digging through stuff. Like I said, we left the hospital. We got to what's left of Mama's house, and this guy pulls up in his truck, and you could tell by his truck that he didn't. This ain't a guy that has a lot of money. Excuse me. He comes walking up. He didn't say anything to us. Nothing. He walked straight up to Mama. Never seen this man before, but he knew that that was Mama's house. He walked straight up to Mama and handed her some money. He said, "I want you to have this." He said, "I would give you more, but this is all the money I have." And we was like, "You don't have to do this." He said, "Yes, I do." He said, "God told me to do this. God told me to stop here and give her this money." The last money he had, he gave it to her. We said, "Well, sir, what's your name?" He said, "My name doesn't matter. I'm just a neighbor." This man looked like Moses. I'm not joking. It's a cross between Moses and Santa Claus. I mean, he had that look. You know what I mean? This man worked hard his whole entire life. You know how I know this? Because when I shook his hand and I thanked him, one of his little fingers had been cut off, real short from using a circular saw or something. He had got one of his fingers. Somewhere in life, he cut his finger off. He was in old painter's clothes, where he works on painting inside of houses or whatever it is that he does for a living. But you could tell he worked hard his whole life. And he told him, "I want you to have this. God told me to give it to you." And he started crying. He said, "I have a house to go home to. I have a home to go home to. You don't." I mean, I used to drive by houses that I've seen that had burned down. I always thought, man, that's unfortunate. I hate that for them. But I bet you now, if I drive by a house I've seen that had burned down or something, I see people out there in the yard. Oh, Darren's going to the ATM somewhere, getting some money, and I'm going back to that house because I'm going to pay it forward somehow. I'm going to pay it forward because not him only, but a lot of other people have reached out to us. And a lot of these places where my sister works, where my son works, because he spent every day up there with us. My sister just started a new job, and this happened. My niece, her job, every one of them was like, "Y'all take all the time you need. You do what you got to do." Offered to help. So that's good employers right there. Can't say that about everybody's employer. I sure can't. Speaking from experience. But we're just thankful that she come through it. And guys, again, I appreciate you. Each and every one uh, that's on this channel that takes time to get on here and comment and hit that thumbs up button. 105 subscribers now. It's just a channel for a hobby. There's my boy. Welcome. He missed me while I was at the hospital. Wife would send me pictures of him. He would be just circling. She said he'd be crying, whining, and he was just grieving. He didn't understand. He thought I just left. I guess. I don't know what was in his mind. Old Simba boy. You see him on the channel all the time. When I got home yesterday evening, he circled me like nobody's business. He was pushing on me. He was circling me, just in circles. It was funny. It was funny. He was excited at everything. He didn't leave my side the whole evening. He hopped up on the couch and I don't know. He was just doing things that he doesn't normally do. Let's put it that way. He's just no goofball anyway. But all right, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. And I'm going to hop off here. It's been raining here all day. Uh, our yards are just flooded. Uh, we need the rain. The video you see me post, it was the Saturday before Easter. We got out a couple of gardens over at Mama's house before this incident happened. Unfortunately, our garden tillers and stuff was on her porch, and so the fire got our garden tillers. But that's okay, because I have one in my shop here that just needs some carburetor work, and I'll get that done. Uh, I'll get it fixed, and we'll use that for the rest of the season, I guess. I was going to give it to my son, one of my sons, and well, right now I'm going to have to use it, and then by next season I'll have another one, and he can have it. Uh, I'm pretty sure he'll understand. But yeah, so again, y'all take care. Watch out for each other. Take care of family. Take care of friends. All that kind of stuff. And if you see somebody in need, uh, just lend a hand. That's what we're here for. Until we talk again, boys and girls, this is the Average Joe 76. And I know I can't leave without y'all seeing Simba, because every time I do that, I get fussed at. So let me see if I can spin this camera around here real quick. Let's see if I figure it out. There he is. There he is. There's old Fat Tail. Look at him. He sees some squirrels and birds or something. Yep. That's him. We haven't been able to do our training this week. He hasn't been to the park or anything, but I don't think he'll forget it in a week's time, 4 or 5 days. I think he'll be all right. Uh, but yeah, there he is. Can't end the video, because then I'll get in trouble, because I'll get comments, you know, where's Simba? Show us a picture of Simba. So there you go. All right, y'all have a good rest of your, or the start of your weekend, and I'll see you later. Y'all take care.